will boot it away to start the game. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Washington's offense takes the field to start this game off. This has an old-school feel to it as this running back makes his way onto the field, and all eyes are fixed. They are glued on him.
Yeah, the old school, because nowadays it's usually quarterbacks and the other.
Gets away from one, finds some space. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. And the throw to the sideline is complete, but won't be enough for the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Wants to fire on second down. He's going to fire deep. Oh, right through his hand. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. And he's running in the open. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Husky. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game and get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they could not have finished with more style. An 87-yard touchdown pass. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Tennessee's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And you want to talk about dudes who can bring the heat off the edge, David? Both of these teams have somebody that can do just that.
Man, it's so much fun. They get off the rock and they get in the backfield and get to quarterbacks. Make them feel uncomfortable, get them to the ground. These guys change the way offenses are playing the game.
These offensive coordinators better help out their quarterback. These guys need to be double-teamed with tight ends and running backs. You let these guys go one-on-one, you're asking to get sacked.
The Vols get it past the sticks. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Used the play fake, now to throw. Got him downfield. Can anyone catch him? Touchdown, Tennessee! And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
We may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
On to attempt the try. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they light up the scoreboard, covering 65 yards on that touchdown pass. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. From the gun to give, looking for room. How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll try the right side. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Oh, he wants it all. Makes the grab on the left side. The expressway is wide open. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Washington. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. But the offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they top it off by going up top. 81 yards on the touchdown pass. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Quickly out to the tight end. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Finds the tight end. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. The Volunteers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Finds his target down the middle. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. To the ground to try to pick up the first. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. They really have no choice here. This is a no-brainer. You go for it here on this 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. On first down, here comes this offense. They'll leave it with him. Hard running there. Running to Green. He's loose down the middle. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Huskies. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him. What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot, doesn't he? Makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. San Diego State is down right now, but this young man under center today has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born in Snapdragon Stadium today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Oklahoma.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there.
We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And that one is why offenses are hungry for big, big plays. They've got it 1st and 10, threatening inside the 30. Red pass, it's complete. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. He'll pull it on the read. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. The freshman quarterback very fortunate for that one to fall incomplete. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. That is no good. And after the miss, it's still a 14-point game.
Washington, 21, Tennessee, 7.
And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Then that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score, David. See if they can do it again.
Yeah, and I find it hard-pressed they're not going to give it right back to him. You break that long of a run, get a touchdown, Jesse, I'm assuming he's going to touch it again.
You're absolutely right, Dave. Everybody in this stadium, I think, is expecting him to get it again, too. Big-time players make big plays in big games. Let's see what he can do here.
Looking for a huge play. And it's caught inside the 30. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Huskies.
Well, he's just running straight down the field. The thing you got to look at there is the velocity on the throw by the quarterback. He didn't lob it. He got it to him quickly, put it on his body. He was able to make the catch and then run it in for a touchdown.
Lining up for the PAT.
Is on for the extra point.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off.
Tennessee, 7.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or 2, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
Line getting set on 2nd down. The give to the back. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Fires to the big fella. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Off play action on 1st down. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. And he makes a completion there, set up and in business at the 20.
And listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. They'll put the tight end in motion. From the gun, running back gets to give. And the Vols get enough for the 1st down. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Snapped it in the shotgun. got it. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. A very productive play on first down has now set us up with this 2nd and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown ball. Big time touchdown there to get some much needed momentum.
You got to find something, right? Who are you going to go to make that big play to get you back into it? You're not back in it yet. It's not tied. You're not there yet, but you're starting to inch back into it and get some momentum going.
Getting set for the point after.
On for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. They've got it down to a 2-touchdown deficit, trailing by 14 and about to kick it away.
14.
And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. He'll come out throwing on first down. Pulled down for the tackle. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Off play action. Swings it out to the flat. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25.
Encroachment. Defense.
Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the Oak. Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on 3rd. Going to try to get it himself. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. It's caught. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. We're through 1, and what a back-and-forth battle between these 2 quarterbacks as we look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. Trying play action. The freshman able to get home with the sack.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
First down sack, pushes it back. Now it's 2nd down. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. He makes the connection. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Complete downfield. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the 2nd quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
Turning to the running game on 1st and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the score. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. Good right down the boulevard. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Washington, 31, Tennessee, 14.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
Throws to the wideout. Fires into traffic, intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone, all eyes are on the quarterback. You have a zone to drop to, but you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job by the defense, understanding the ball was coming out, breaks on the football, goes and makes the INT.
And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. That last drive was a long one, Jesse. They'd like this time to pay it off with a touchdown instead of a field goal.
No doubt, Reese. They had a lot of good stuff going that last drive. Need to get a tutty up on the board here to extend that lead, David.
And I think you definitely want a touchdown, but if you put another long drive together, get points, multiple possessions in a row, start to let those body blows add up and wear this defense out.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Got his man quickly. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. Buys a little time with his feet. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close.
You want to change some of this bad luck you've had so far around? Get after the quarterback and get his butt on the ground. Nice job by the defense. This game ain't over. It's still the first half. This is a good start.
Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. It's good. And that lead grows even bigger. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. He's going to pass. Buys a little time. Got room at the 35. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. They gave themselves room to operate with that first play. Now 1st down from the 37. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Trying to get to it. And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
Well, with his speed, they're going to keep blitzing him over and over because you'll get results like that right there. It kind of reminds you of Joe Kelly, a great linebacker at Washington in the 80s, or maybe Mason Foster as well. Those guys could go sideline to sideline, but they could also blitz. This guy can do it all.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Showing the arm strength down the left side. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. Touchdown, Volunteers! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch. He does it in a big moment here in this game.
Lining up to add another. Smashes it through for the PAT. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they cap things off with a big play up top, going 63 yards to the house. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. The give to the tailback. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Right down the middle. Connection to the right. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
Really nice looking pinpoint throw there. And when I think back to Husky QBs, you think about Warren Moon, you think about Mark Brunell, the Heward brothers. What about Jake Browning? All made really good decisions. This guy, he's got a lot of arm talent, but he's also very smart.
They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Tipped at the line, and it's intercepted. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Trying to find his man on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the misfire, it's 2nd and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. Just a 1-yard gain leaves him with 3rd and 9. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. And the pass is incomplete here on 3rd down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out.
Offside. Defense.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
Running back goes in motion. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Swings it out to his running back. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. And the Volunteers will call on their punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin them deep. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got his man out of the backfield. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Handoff from the gun. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Washington coming to the line with another first down. Now the play fake. Throws to the tight end. He's got an open man. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. Washington wants to go quickly.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line. Good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He tried to find some running room, but they get him stopped. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. And this one is anything but routine, a 48-yard attempt from the right hash. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
Washington, 37. Tennessee, 21.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. The returner will field it and bring it back. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They'll start this drive with a pass. Makes the grab. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. Another big play on the outside, and that's the thing that historically has gotten Rocky Top rolling.
Yeah, so much fun to watch playmakers outside that they can run by you and go make big plays. Opens up the whole field.
Grabs it at the 25-inch stride. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Snap in the shotgun. It's complete to the left. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. On second down, they'll take to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. He wants to throw it again. Fires to the wideout. He makes a catch. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. He's looking to throw it. What a snag by the defense. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. They'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways to try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that play. Great job with the eyes by the defender there picking that off.
And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Tight end finds a soft spot. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on first down. Working that left side now. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. They'll immediately call timeout. Offense gets set for second down. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
Nice drive, nice touchdown. I love this offense's response to what happened a week ago. Listen, we're 0-1, so be it. Let's put the foot on the gas. Let's move forward, get better, and they have in game 2 so far.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Oregon has opened up a can right now, and based on what we've seen, I'm not sure anything is going to change. They're up by 31 over the Pandas. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day.
Snatches it on the right. All kinds of running room. The 10. Touchdown, Tennessee. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Number 11.
Wait, Can I get the director to give me a replay of that? I want to count the defenders at 1, 2, 3. I mean, there's no way they had 11, right?
I mean, that is frustrating. Defensively, what are you taught? Like, make them earn it, right? Play man, press up on them, make them earn it, make them go the length of the field, don't give up big plays, or just give up big plays and don't have anybody in the camera shot and don't have anybody there to even miss a tackle.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown, just like that. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. First guy never seems to get him as he finds his way out to the 19. Here comes the offense on second down. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a great one today in Knoxville so far. Toughest job inside that stadium right now might just be the scoreboard operator after all those first downs and touchdowns. Big plays have defined this one, thanks to 2 of the best receiving corps in all of college football. Let's see if these defenses can adjust and make the necessary chess moves. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Neyland Stadium.
Washington ready to kick off to start this second half. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. A little release to the back. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. A new set of downs after the completion. Gets it out quickly. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Encroachment. Defense.
So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. They'll throw it on first down. Floats it out in space. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Out of the gun, the inside give. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The ball's getting set on 1st and 10. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that would be a 5-yard penalty. Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. Looking to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Finds his big tight end. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
Hold it.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. 2nd down coming up. He'll do it himself. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
The Volunteers decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this when ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Give to the running back. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. On 2nd down, wants to throw. He's right on target. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. From the gun on 3rd down. Zings it complete to the right. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. This Washington offense moving quickly down the field. Leaves it with the running back.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Extending the play. And he is corralled short of the line to gain. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And now the lead is extended a little further. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Now they'll run it to the right here. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Holding. Offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. They'll try the run. Jukes his way for more. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. They'll try the right side. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Vols will try to pin them back with the punt. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it's picked off. And on the interception return, he'll finally be stopped at the 33. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. The run from the shotgun. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. He'll keep it himself. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision?
Encroachment. Defense.
The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. They try to pop a run on the draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. This offense has a 2nd down play. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Defense.
Defense way over-eager there, and now the entire playbook just opens up before the eyes of this offensive coordinator. They go to the counter. Tackled after picking up the 1st down. And the Volunteers are on the move. To the air on 1st down. Gets open down the middle. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. They'll go to the toss. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown ball!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Splits the uprights. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Miami is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about at the U for a long time. They're up by 24 over Auburn. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. They'll give it to the back. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Looking to move it through the air. Got his man downfield. All by himself down the middle. Touchdown, Huskies. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the final 53 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the returner goes down. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, Dave.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
Hold it. Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. And now on second down for this offense. Leaves it with the back. Rumbles ahead for 6 and all the way out to the 16. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down. You want your defenders to be physical in pass coverage, but they can't be overly aggressive. They can't grab and hold. That's an obvious PI call. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. From the gun, the running back has it. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. He'll pull it on the read. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. The Vols come to the line with a new set of downs. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They have just bloodied their nose on this drive, all on the ground. It's 1st and 10. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Forced out of the pocket. He's going to take off. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. Washington hoping to make this defense bow down in the red zone. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Touchdown, Washington! And the beatdown has ensued.
And how about this offense? Another scoring drive. Great job. They seem to be in a much better rhythm than they were a week ago. They're 0-1, lost week 1. They could have got down on themselves. I like the way they bounced back. Now they're going to be 1-1 with this performance.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. Here he comes with the return. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find...
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late. He's still under pressure, taking a sack there.
Quarterback alone in the backfield, 5 wide on 2nd and 14. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
False start. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. The run to the left. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Holding. Offense.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. Quarterback on the keeper. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Volunteers will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. A first down for the offense. Running back searching for a hole. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. The running back has it. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Kept it on the ground last time, bringing up a second down. Wide out in motion. They'll run it from the gun. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a third and long. This one from the 44. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. The give to the back. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Washington sends out the punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Offense getting set for first down. He's going to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. That's the way to start a drive. Now they'll snap it just shy of midfield. Going for the big play. Oh, did he toast the coverage? Got it deep downfield. Touchdown, Volunteers! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
It was a really nice job on the route concept because they got the safety occupied, which opened up the deep middle of the field for the receiver on the post. He uses his speed. Nice job by the quarterback, putting it out in front of him. He makes the catch and then runs it into the end zone.
Ready to try the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
Splits those uprights right in half. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Finds some space, enough to get 5 to the 22. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Handoff to the single back. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Wide receiver now comes in motion. The RPO, it's complete. At the 35, he's loose. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. The inside handoff. Thrust that arm out. He's finally brought down, but that freshman found some running room. And the Huskies look to keep this drive humming. They're getting this guy lathered up. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Holding.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. To the ground with the back. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Now on 2nd down. They'll go to the ground. Spins away from the defender. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. And sure tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Quickly complete. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. He's looking to throw it. He wants to take the top off. He's got it at the 30. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Tennessee.
This guy is officially a problem. His second receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense. Dude, if I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And it's up and good. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Purdue is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Purdue, Pete, isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 11 over UConn. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Power football with the run. At the 20, he's got space. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. After picking up this first down on the ground, let's see what they do. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. First down here for the offense. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They go to the ground. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. Faced with a third and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab on the left. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Washington right back to the line.
He has been the go-to guy on offense all game long. And on a critical third down here in the fourth quarter, surprise, surprise, guess who they go to? That guy.
Pre-snap motion in the backfield. He's got it on the right. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They want that clock to run. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. They'll run it from the gun. Oh, the pirouette gets him loose. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Now on second down, and we'll probably see another run, and that might do it if they can get a first down. They'll leave it with him. Runs through a tackle. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold it. Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. The give to the back. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. And they'll take a knee and watch this clock keep on winding its way toward a victory. This one was a lot like a tennis match, back and forth, up and down, and they just couldn't quite score enough and get the key stop to get the win.
And defenses have changed, right? It's not about limiting to low points anymore, but you got to find ways to create turnovers and get that ball back to your offense so they can do their damage. Defense just needed to create a few more opportunities.
I think it just came down to individual effort on the defensive side of the football for this team. Somebody needs to step up in big moments in big games and make the play to win. We didn't see it happen today.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.